guys are choosing to size your customers' nails. So far, we have gone over our websites, our printing and shipping, our packaging, our sizing kits, and then our vendor and hand-based press-on nails.
If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet.
Hey Stinks, welcome back to my press-on nail series. If you guys are new here, I have a press-on nail business and I am dropping all of my gems on how I started my business, what you need to start your business, how to make press-on nails, etc., etc. So if you guys are interested, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the end. So in this part of the series, we're going to talk about everything you need to start your press-on nail business. In my previous video, I told you everything you need to make your press-on nails, like the physical set of press-on nails. This video, we're going to get into the press-on nail business side, okay? The packaging, the printers, etc., etc., all right? So I'm going to give you guys a list of everything you need to start the business. So the first thing you need to know about starting your press-on nail business is if you are going to be hand making your press-on nails yourself, or are you going to be searching for a vendor, all right? Hand making the press-on nails yourself, you are going to be finding a nail kit. You're going to be purchasing all of those items to make your press-on nails, and you're going to be doing the physical work yourself. When you get a vendor, you're going to be finding somebody who makes the press-on nails, and you're essentially just buying your press-on nails from them, and then you're selling them for a higher price than you got them from your vendor. For instance, I am a press-on nail vendor or wholesaler. I make press-on nails and I sell them to my customers so that they can sell them to their customers for their businesses. So I would sell my press-on nails for, let's say, $30 for 24 nails. You would then take that same pack of nails and sell them to your customers for about $45 to $50, making a $15 to $20 profit off of every pair of nails that I give you. All right, so that's vendor based. Again, the handmade press-on nails, you are manually making your press-on nails yourselves. You put it in the work yourself, so you're able to charge that price. You can charge $30 yourself just for your set of nails. There's no middleman. The vendor based, I am the middleman. I am the one making the nails. You're in the middle. Yeah, you're in the middle. Okay, but yeah, that's the first step. Hand making or vendor based. Figure out which step you want to take, and then just kind of go there. So step 2, once you figured out if you're going to be hand making your nails or if you're going to be buying your nails from a vendor, this is when you need to start preparing your website. All right, guys, this is 2023 going into 2024. We are not selling products on Instagram or Facebook anymore. You need a website. You need some type of host where you are selling your nails and your customer is going to a spot where they feel like they can trust you and they're not going to be scammed, all right? So step number 2 is going to be getting a website. My website is through Shopify. I've had Shopify since I've opened my business. I trust Shopify. I love Shopify. They have a fraud program that if they feel like somebody's trying to scam you, they're going to alert you for shit like that. Etsy, I've never had Etsy, I've never had Wix, so I really can't compare any other brand, but I know a lot of people who have had other sites kind of just switched over to Shopify as well, so naturally I would just recommend Shopify. But regardless, step number 2 is going to be finding you a website host, okay? Step number 3 is going to be promoting your brand, all right? Now, you need a website for this step, guys, hence me saying step number 2, all right? When you are promoting these press-on nails, you need to be promoting those nails to send your customers somewhere, okay? Even if you guys have not launched your business, which is actually perfect to do, before you launch your business, you need to be promoting those nails and then sending your customers to your website to sign up for your email marketing, okay? This is going to get customers curious about what your brand is going to look like and what to expect from you, okay? So you need that website, and then you're going to need your Instagram or your TikTok or whatever platform you want to promote your business on, okay? So step number 3 is going to be finding a TikTok or Instagram, or I'm sorry, creating a TikTok or Instagram or some platform to promote your business on, okay? Most people are just kind of sticking with TikTok. TikTok is almost like home to a lot of people. It's blown a lot of people's businesses up, so naturally, I'm going to recommend you guys starting off with TikTok. That's how I grew my platform to 65K followers. And that's how I started really bringing in sales, because I was very consistent on TikTok. But again, it doesn't really matter what platform works for you. Some people have blown up on Instagram and don't really do well on TikTok. You just need to find a platform that works for you and then consistently promote your products on that page. So if you choose to hand make your press-on nails, I would recommend only making 5 nails per set. That way you are able to just promote that one set of nails, but you're not making all 10 and you're wasting 10 nails, if that makes sense. So you're going to essentially make one design, like for instance, a French tip. You're going to make French tips to fit one hand, okay? You're not going to make all 10 nails and put them in a box, okay? You want to make sure you make 5 nails to promote on your dominant hand. So I'm going to make 5 French tips, and then I'm going to put them on my hand, and I'm going to take a picture of those nails on my hand, okay? So you don't need them for 2 hands. Now, if you do prefer to just show them off in your packaging, then that's absolutely fine. You can make all 10. However, that's going to go into whether or not you're going to be doing ready to ship sets, or if you want to be stuck with a lot of inventory. Because if you do make 10 sets of nails for every design on your website, you are going to eventually end up with a large pile of nails, and if you're not selling them, then obviously it's just product going to waste. Hence me saying I would recommend starting off with just doing 5 nails, 1 design per nail. Like, that's it. So you want to make sure you're doing, like I said, 5 French tips for your left hand, and on your website or on your Instagram, you're going to promote those nails on this dominant hand. The reason that we are taking these pictures, guys, of course, is back to promoting, all right? Again, even though your website is not launched yet, we need to know as your customers what we're going to expect from your business, all right? So you're going to make those nails, and you're just going to post random reels on your page, either wearing the nails on your hands or having them in the box or showing people how to apply those press-on nails to your hands. Just find some type of way to get your customers to see your products, okay? But without showing those products, then they have no reason to go to your websites, all right? And then this even works for people who are purchasing from a vendor like me. If I send you your press-on nails, then you need to take those nails and promote those nails. You need to promote them, whether it's in your boxes or in your packaging, or you can get some double-sided tape and put them onto your fingers and promote them on your hands so your customers understand what your nails look like on somebody's actual fingers, okay? So even if you're purchasing from a vendor, you still need to find a way to market those press-on nails, okay? You can't just purchase them, then post them on your website and expect someone to buy them. That's not how it's going to work, unfortunately. Now, if you have a booming business already and they trust you and you add something like a press-on nail, that might be different. But if you're coming out of the gate as a press-on nail artist and you just pop up with press-on nails, nobody knows you. So they're not going to just jump on board to purchase your press-on nails without you promoting it and pushing it in their faces, okay? So whether you're making those nails yourself or you're getting them from a vendor, you need to be promoting them, whether it's in your packaging or you're promoting them yourself on your hand. I'm not sure if we're on like step 4 or 5 here, but the next step is going to be diving into our packaging, all right? You need to get everything that you need to pack those products, all right? Packaging is going to be your boxes that you're going to actually put your nails in. If you don't want to do the boxes, they do have a more affordable way where they're just putting out their press-on nails on a piece of paper or cardstock paper, some double-sided tape. They're putting that in a little cellophane bag. Still works perfectly fine. Either way it go, you need to have your custom packaging along with either a bubble mailer or a poly mailer. Then you're going to need your nail kits. Your nail kits is going to be everything your customer is going to need to apply their press-on nails. Guys, you want to make this as easy as possible for your customers. You don't want them to purchase nails from you and then they have to turn around and go to the dollar store to purchase nail glue. You want to make sure everything comes together. So your nail kits typically include a nail glue, a nail buffer, and then a cuticle pusher. Now, if you want to add extra things like the sticky tabs or a cuticle oil, you can add extras. However, just keep in mind that anything that you add extra is going to come out of your pocket. So either charge your customers a little bit extra or just take the loss. But typically, one nail glue, a cuticle pusher, and a fowler, that's pretty much all they need to actually apply their press-on nails for them to last long. Going hand in hand with your packaging, you're going to need a way to be printing off your shipping labels. Now, I'm not going to say that you just need to get a membrane printer. That is something that has worked very well for my business later on as my business grew. But when I first started, I already had a printer. So I just used a regular printer. Then I used the regular 8x11 paper. I would print 2 shipping labels on that one paper. I would cut it in half, and then I would take some, what do you call it? I would take some tape and then just tape it onto my packaging. Then when I kind of got tired of that method because I really didn't like what it looked like, you can go to Dollar Tree and they have regular little shipping labels. But again, I had a printer, so I was able to scale my printer to a 4x6 and then print it on those shipping labels. But again, that does take up ink, so that was one thing that kind of just, I went ahead and just got a Munbin printer because I was already spending more money on ink and paper with my inkjet printer. So I will say, starting off, if you already have a printer, then just use your printer until your order volume picks up. Once you hit a decent amount of orders, then you should go ahead and invest in some type of Munbin printer, since once you buy it, it's a one and done. The only thing you have to do is restock the shipping labels, and they come with like 1,000. So until you reach 1,000 orders, you're fine for a while, okay? So yeah, shipping labels and printer is going to be also an essential for your personal nail business. Obviously, going with your printer, you're going to need something to connect that printer to, whether it's your phone or your computer. Most people have phones in like our day and age, so if you have a phone and you don't have a computer or laptop, don't go out and buy a computer or a laptop. It's not a necessity starting out. Is it great to have? Absolutely, especially if you have a laptop. I have a desktop and a laptop. I started off with my desktop because at the time it was something I thought was essential, but I stopped using it a very long time ago. I started using my phone more than I used my computer, and honestly, it's because it's just easier to maneuver. Like, I'm able to print shipping labels off of it. I'm able to check my orders. I'm able to do everything on my phone that I can literally do on a desktop or a laptop. So don't stress about if you guys need to go out and spend money on getting a computer or a laptop, because it's literally not a necessity at all. Not even a laptop. Now, like I said, it's something that's good to have. That's mostly like if you guys are like taking the content creator route and you're like trying to film yourself doing certain like behind the scenes, then it's a good thing to have to record yourself doing the work on the computer. But if you're just solely looking to just use something to print those labels out or to see your order volumes, your phone is perfectly fine. All right. As far as a scale, I learned how much each of my packages weigh, so I honestly don't use my scale. I've had my scale since I started my business, and I have not used it in years because, like I said, I pretty much know every package is about 1.5 pounds. Like, it's really not that heavy, and if it does get really heavy, I don't go past maybe 3 pounds, and the weight of it or the price of it doesn't really change. Even if my packages go from like 1.5 pounds to like 2 pounds, the price Shopify charges, it doesn't really make a difference. You really don't notice. So 9 times out of 10, if somebody orders one set of press on nails, I'm just gonna do 1.5 pounds, and that's gonna be about 3 something. And then if somebody orders 2 sets, it's gonna stay the same. Now, usually if somebody orders 4 or 5, that's when I will bump it up to like maybe, and I'm sorry, it's not pounds, it's ounces. It's 1.5 ounces. If somebody orders about 4 to 5 sets, I'm gonna do probably a pound. And like I said, it's never that high. It's never that big unless somebody orders like a a starter kit, or if somebody orders wholesale. That's different, but even then, I still personally do not use my scale. So if I'm gonna be talking about if you guys need to start off with that, no, you don't need to start off with a scale. Pretty much, Shopify, if you start off with Shopify, they're gonna ask you how much your product weighs. Point blank, 1.5 ounces, guys. Like, just do 1.5 ounces. Like, I'm gonna give you that because you don't need a scale. Like, it's almost unnecessary starting off. So one thing you also need to keep in mind when you guys start a press-on nail business is how you guys are choosing to size your customers' nails. Now, there's multiple ways out here that people are choosing to size nails, whether it's the method where you're using a ruler and some like a measuring tape and some tape, or there's now this coin method. I believe a lot of people are doing that as well. And then most people are kind of still sticking with the sizing kit. I currently use a sizing kit to do my press-on nails, and it's mostly because I use a different brand of nails for a lot of different nails that I have. For instance, my triple XL nails and my short stiletto nails, they don't come from the same company, so they're not going to be the same. So in order for you to send me your sizes, I'm going to have to send you 2 different nails for both sizing kits. And that's just the method that I chose. It's what I started with, and I kind of like that method. However, I do think I'm going to switch over to the coin method just to kind of alleviate them like we have to do that communication. I have to send you the sizing kit, then you have to mail your size or send your sizes back to me. It's a bit of a hassle. So I would just prefer if you guys wanted to just start off with the coin method. It does work. I've never had any issues when I did do it. I only usually do it if somebody's ordering out of the country, and it really doesn't make sense to pay $20 for a sizing kit if I could use the coin method. So, but again, that's to each his own. If you guys are going to do the sizing kit, then again, that comes into your packaging, because you do need to make those sizing kits, put them into something, and then send those out. So just keep in mind that when you are adding a sizing kit to your order, that's also going into your products. Alright, so far we have gone over our websites, our printing and shipping, our packaging, our sizing kits, and then our vendor and hand-based press-on nails. Now, I would say after this is when you guys could probably start telling how much you guys feel like you should be charging for your press-on nails. I will do a totally separate video on how I personally press my press-on nails, including how you're supposed to add in your products to make sure you guys are making a profit for everything. But that's going to be a wrap for this video. I don't want to make these videos too long. So if you guys would like longer videos, then go ahead and comment below. If you feel like I missed anything in this video, then go ahead and let me know. I'll make sure I bring that up in the next video. That's going to be a wrap for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next part of this video.